Okay. Here's.
Shalom, shalom. Alright, your brother's coming out.
Shalom, shalom, man. We come out here to prophesy the downfall of Babylon, the coming of Mashiach Yahushai, the gathering of the elect. But first and foremost, we're going to give our praises to the one true power.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. A mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth. Teach this word and believe in this word. But willing as a whole, we can continue in the sound doctrine. And Lord willing, this is an edifying camp blessing through the Spirit. Your brother?
Start.
Okay, go ahead.
Psalm 75. Psalm 75 and Psalm 75.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 75 and verse 5. Lift up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
Right, Yahweh Yahushai is the judge, man. He's getting ready to set this place down, man. Okay?
That's right.
Because every nation has had their time to rule.
That's right.
Every nation of people, I should say, has had their time to rule, man.
Yep.
The next rulers of the world, it's not going to be the Saudi Arabians, it's not going to be the Chinese, it's not going to be the Russians. All right, it's going to be the nation of Israel.
That's right.
And not the ones that are the imposters that are over there, man. Because there's been a lot of these, what do they call, independent news agencies that have been coming out with the information that a lot of these top small hatters ain't even got the right DNA, man. Which we know that DNA shit is all pretty much just manufactured anyway. But it goes to show you.
False science.
Okay? It's Revelation 2 and 9. The Jews which say they are Jews, but are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. But what proves that they're the synagogue of Satan is the chaos that they're bringing throughout the world, man. When the righteous are in authority, people are supposed to be rejoicing. And people are mourning now more than they ever had before.
Yeah. Right.
Depression at an all-time high.
Yeah.
You know?
They own people fucking mourning, bro.
Yeah.
The Edomites is mourning.
They get off on people mourning, man.
Yeah.
Right. And let alone they push the top form of LGBT community, and they supposed to be against that.
Right.
Just because of what you said, this is Daniel 2 and 21. I started at 20. It says, Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his, and he changeth the times and the season. He removeth kings and set up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. So it's the Lord that's removing and placing kings and removing kings. And just like what he said, when you go to 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, Esau is the end of an age. He's the end of the world. And the Lord is about to set up Jacob, right, the elect. When you go to, what is it, Isaiah 32. Yeah, I think it's Isaiah 32 verse 1, where you got a righteous king, and then you got the princes that's going to rule in righteousness, which is Yahushai and the elect, you know. And we need this Savior to come because he's going to actually bring peace and justice on the earth.
Right? And right now, peace and justice is not going out right now because only these devils are the one that's ruling.
Yeah.
So they're the ones taking. In fact, it's Revelation 6 and 4. The Lord said, "Of these are the red horses, will take away peace from the earth."
Yeah.
But I have a scripture right here, book of Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. This is matter about it's about the decree of the watchers, as the man, the word of the holy ones, that the intent of the living may know that the Most High rules in the kingdom of men. So the Most High, Yahweh, rules in the kingdom of men. And he decides who lives, who dies, who rules, and who falls. And he's the one who controls all these things. You know? And gives it into whosoever he will. So the kingdom is to whosoever the Lord wants to. And who the Lord gives it to? The basis of men. Yeah. And set up over at the basis of men. So that's what the Lord set up over this kingdom. The basis or the lowest of men. And that's Esau, Edom, and so called women. You know? Because what the devil is the king. You know, he's brutish. You know, he's drinking blood. He's people. That literal animal behavior. And that's what these devils do. And right now he's ruling on the rules of the jungle. The rules of the jungle right now. You know? Or might make right now. Because that's how they're ruling right now.
Yeah.
And that's why they're called the hammer of the earth, because right now they're oppressing the nations, but with their hammer or with their military. But right now, the hammer is breaking.
Precept. This is the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. And we see that this place is full of corruption, right? Evil and wickedness, man. All right, you know, and they're coming against each other now, you know. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people. It says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Right.
It says, in the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. I'm going to jump down. Verse 7 real quick. It says, pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both doeth one commit iniquity. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, right? And that's what we're about to see. We're about to see the transition, man.
Right.
All right, because of the lies and deceits of this place, man. All right, the ruler, such as the ruler, so are the people, right? You can see it right out here, man. All right, they're all full of folly and madness. All right, all full of abominations, man. All right, here they are running around here. Everybody got on goddamn green, like it's, you know, like a fucking gang or something, man.
Right.
You know, but this place is just set up for destruction and madness.
And pursuant to Revelation, the 18th chapter, Esau's sins have reached into the heavens, and right now he's on trial. You know, this is why all of his wickedness is coming out. The world is seeing him for what he really is. You know, a murderer, a liar, a thief. You know, and the Lord's about to get ready to judge him and sentence him.
That's why the scriptures say that thy nakedness had been uncovered, thy shame shall be seen. Before the internet came out, America was seen as like the good guy on the block, man. You know, Team America, right? They were seen as like the ones that brought justice throughout the world. And then once this devil started getting fucking exposed, man, now the whole damn international community hates their ass, man.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 5. For her sins have reached unto the heavens, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Reward, right? So Lord, you know, the Lord is showing you that, you know, he didn't forget.
Right.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double. How much? So this is, the Lord is about to recompense. He's about to have Esau, Edom, pay for the receipt of wickedness that she has ran up. You know?
Yeah.
Verse 7. Verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And that's what American Babylon the Great, you know, nobody has really attacked the swords of American Babylon the Great. You know, but it's about to happen.
Right.
Pursuing the prophecy.
That's what Iran just said that now America's not safe even in their own home right now. So right about now, they're applying to attack over here in the States. So don't be surprised at all that you need breaking news that building collapse or some other shit. The power grid goes off, a part of a couple states, or something along the lines.
Hey, when they asked Trump, is America in risk of an attack? His response was, I guess. Come on, man.
Fucking, in some of them sleeper cells that they keep talking about with Iran, some of them could be the CIA, man. You know? Some of them could be the CIA. When you read about some of the experiments that the CIA did in the 60s and 70s, man, it's pretty wild. They're hell-bent on having total control over the people.
Yeah. That's why CIA is known for having workers just be a regular citizen in a foreign country and get intel. And what they'll do is they'll try to make sure you have a job to get close to get intel. It doesn't matter if it's engineer, if it's banking, and you'll have a whole background saying that you're a baker, but you really work for the CIA just to get intel. And that's the same thing that these other nations do. Have foreigners come here, just like this dude at work, not gonna say his name, where he a hacker, you know, and he could have worked for the CIA, but he didn't want to do hacking no more. But he came over here to get a better living on this side. You know what I'm saying? So they actually do that just, again, full control.
They came over here and regretted it. That's what he said. He said America's hard. So it's a brother from Africa. He said it's tough here. He said once he get his shit together, he went back home. That's what he told him.
You mean it's not what they tell us on the fucking news? This place is the land of the free,
Yeah.
land of opportunity.
Because in Africa, where he's from, they look at America as heaven. It's promoted as heaven, the milk and honey of the earth. You know, but it's not. But in some cases, we used to look at it and make it wealth outside of the bullshit. America is a wealth country, just on itself. You know.
Yeah. So what these other nations are getting ready to do, they're getting ready to recompense America for what she has reaped upon the earth.
Yeah.
Verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, who judgeth her.
But that's the only way she could fall, is by fire. Right? You know, the old kingdom, by water, but Esau is the border of wickedness. You got to destroy him with an element that can actually destroy. You know?
Purge him off.
Yeah, and then the Lord used him to create the weapon that's going to kill himself, just like Haman. Haman created that weapon to kill Mordecai and the Jews, and he died by his own weapon.
And when you go into, this lines up with Revelation 17 chapter, I believe it's the 6th verse, where it speaks about how the beast was going burn her with fire, you know. And we see that we see that prophecy showing itself. America's allies are turning on them.
Yeah.
You know, here it is. America is looking for help for their allies, and nobody wants to interfere.
Yeah.
You know.
Spain told them they couldn't land their planes up in there.
Yep.
To get the hell up out of there.
Right, and the UK too.
So that's Revelation 17 right there, man.
Yep.
Trump
They
said
hating the Lord, man. You know?
Trump said he wanted to put an embargo on Spain. You know, they stop all trade with them. You know, so we're in that time right now, man. We're in that time when Esau just falling apart.
Yeah.
You know, his system is falling apart. His alliances are falling apart. Everything about him is falling. His own wisdom is falling apart. Because if he was smart, he would know how to go against Iran. But he, his dumb ass went in there. Now he's getting fucked up.
Right. Damn, that man just fucking up. Oh man, you just said something crazy, man.
Continue on. Verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her. This is talking about America's allies. Let's continue.
I mean, they made wealth how are you delicious? The wealth that they made, you know, from trade back and forth. You know, the music is not only provided for America; it helps for overseas too. You know.
And lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her torment, the smoke of her burning. You know, so it's gonna come a time where this place is gonna be utterly burnt up, and they're gonna see it from afar, and they're gonna be mourning for it.
Yeah. That show you people are still had that American mindset. Man, I miss America. Because even in that chapter, they're gonna be crying that America is falling, man. That great city that made us rich, you know. But right now, people is complaining about America. But when that joint falls, nobody is sneaking past America. Nobody, especially Jake. They living in the moment of now. They don't know about no kingdom. They say the Lord and Savior coming back. I don't think that's gonna happen because he should have been came back. You know.
I mean, how stupid are you gonna look? We're in the kingdom and we realize just how, because you know we understand how wicked America is and how ridiculous the society is. This ain't how people are supposed to live. We're in the kingdom and we have that spiritual power, man, and that ultimate wisdom, and the Holy Spirit is like really running through us.
Yeah.
We're going to understand how wicked and fucked up this place is on a much higher scale.
Man, that's the spirit. Because just last night I was kind of jotting some scriptures down, and I was just listening to the people talk. I was sitting in the middle of the street, and I just hear everybody is just plugged. We unplugged, man.
Yeah.
And we just listening to the shit they talk about. The world is really blind. They don't understand. Nobody knows but the men of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
You know, we the only people that understand what the hell is going on here, man.
We got Christians praying for world peace.
Yeah. That shit ain't happening.
So the world,
They can't see, huh?
the world is under a spell from America's enchantments.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the scripture says, "Stand now with thy enchantments," because that's all they do. That's one of their go-to moves. Is to hypnotize the world.
Yeah, they've been doing it. They play the same music over and over again. Some radio station get paid to play the same frequency, the same 808s, because we're really in a predictive program. Why early in the morning they get ready to play your morning music so that you can get ready to go to work? Remember TVs used to have a curfew?
Yeah.
When you go look it up, it's saying that they didn't have the funds to keep the TV on. But that's when the children were more or less on electronics, and you have more of a control.
Yeah.
But you take a phone from a child. This person made a video that they dog like watching TV, so they gave their dog a personal tablet. They took the tablet from the dog, and the dog started getting mad, started biting the owner because they took the tablet from him. And they said this dog is a representation of our children.
Yeah.
So programming.
The world is engineered, man, to just be a zombie. You know. Continue on.
NPCs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got a precept.
Yeah, human PCs.
This Ephesians chapter 5, verse 14. It says, "Wherefore he saith, Awake thou that sleepest." It says, "And arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light." See, we have the light because we have the Lord with us, man.
Hey, that's pursuant to Ezekiel the 37th chapter.
Yeah, because the breath of fresh air was put back into us, man. You know, so the world is in darkness, man. It's like, damn, we see it. What's the scripture saying in Ecclesiastes? For much wisdom it becomes much grief, man. You start hearing what these people talking about, you like, yo, this shit is crazy. Nobody understands what's going on here, man.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, damn, they really are plugged in, man.
Yeah.
They plugged into the Matrix. Man, I was thinking about the pods, man. In the movie The Matrix, you know how, when they finally got unplugged, they're like, damn, yo, this is what it really is. We see what it really is, man.
Yeah.
You know, we
that's-
gotta eat that. You know, we eating the foul. Remember when Neil was eating that damn nasty shit?
Yeah.
Dunk.
We know that the food is polluted here. This shit is nowhere else to go, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I was bringing it out in my walking talk last night. It was as in the days of Noah, man. A lot of these people are in that as in the days of Noah spirit.
Yo, and then even when you think about Acts 1, when they was asking the Lord to restore the kingdom, you got to think of the mindset what was going on at the time of Rome for him to say, man, because you're going to do it because this not living. how Jake was living. Jake would leave where they lived just to be where whatever city Yahushua was in and live in tents, man.
Yeah.
You know, in the Romans, they didn't give a shit about Jake.
I got one more real quick.
You know,
It's 2 Corinthians 4:3. It says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. It says, in whom the Most High of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not. And really, it's just the Heavenly Father blinding the rest, man. You know, 2 Ezra chapter 9, I believe verse 11 on down tells you that this kingdom to come is only but for few, man. You know? So when we, you know, the Lord has given us this truth, it puts the Spirit in us to appreciate this, man. You know, how and we taking care of with the responsibility that the Heavenly Father's put on us. You know? People see, you normal people don't understand what it takes. Y'all look at us out here and think that, you know, it's this is a cool thing. No, man, we fighting to do this, man. You know? We fought to get to this camp today. Right? We fought last week to do the lessons. You know, to continue in this thing, man. This is not, and then, this ain't no joke. This shit happened. Everything in the scriptures happened right before our eyes, bro. You know? But Jake bullshit, man. You know, it's not the time for that. Hey, prophecy is being fulfilled, man. You know? What side you on? It's either you want to be on the side of Yahushua or you on the side of the wicked, man. You know? That's what it is.
They're running out of time, too.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
they're running out of time because all these years, over 50 years, could have got this truth. But now, at the end of this time, they get up and try to run up, trying to get the truth. No, it's too late, man.
Hey, the Lord blinded their minds, huh? The Lord has blinded their minds, man. They can't get it. It's not for everybody, man. You know?
Can I bring that out?
And plus we laboring to finish our course. You know, every last one of us is laboring to finish the course. It's like running a race. You're trying to finish technically first. You're trying to finish the course that Yahweh Shai set in front of us. Truly, this walk right here is we supposed to give honor to the Lord every day when we do this, man, and be thankful that He allowed you to be in this truth. Regardless, whatever you're going through, you're still in this truth. Where many Jake is in a predicament of not even knowing what the hell is going on. It's still an honor to be in this walk. You know.
Now, let me finish this real quick. It says, in whom the Most High of this world hath blinded the mind of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, whom is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. That's what you see, man. Okay, there, you see, we're coming in the image of the Son of the heavens, man. You know, of the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, man. This is the only light on the earth. All right, you know, but most won't see it. You know, this is why we're not calling everybody over here. This is only for them certain selective spirits, man. My sheep hear my voice, and if this for you, you're gonna automatically gravitate to this, man. You know, they look at us crazy. They're not talking to anybody. Yeah, we're not waiting for y'all. We're waiting for these certain selected ones.
Right.
You know, what you got it, bro.
It's like when we teach, it's like we're trying to teach the elect who are like the people of Berea. They have a readiness mind to hear the word, and then they go back and they reevaluate what was brought out, and they search the scriptures daily. That's what we're here for. The people like Berea that are ready to hear it. Those that are not, we're not here for you, man.
A lot of these people come up with foolish questions. What the scriptures tell us pretty much not to entertain those.
That's right.
And so Timothy.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, Isaiah 6 and 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart, well, hey, break that down, man. A lot of these people, they see the events going on around the world, but they don't understand who's really in control. They don't understand where the solution lies. And this, the people that are paying attention, of our people that are paying attention to what's going on overseas, they're fucking scared. Because they don't have the answers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
There's a crying for wine in the streets.
Yeah. And that happened in every captivity, right? When was they getting out of Rome? When was they getting out of the Greek captivity? When was the Babylonian captivity was going to end? Right? Jake want to know when is it going to end. But of course, going back to what he said, the distractions. Jake is so consumed. But when you go to 2 Chronicles, the 36th chapter, when the Lord bring His wrath, that's when Jake will be wanting to know, like, hey, what's going on? You know,
the Lord said He's gonna laugh at your calamity. He's gonna mock at your fear coming from.
Right.
You know? And wisdom crieth in the streets. You know? Yeah, it's beautiful how the scripture just, you know, it reiterates what the Lord told us to do. He told us to go out to the highways and hedges. You know what I'm saying? But all the way in the book of Proverbs, it'll tell you wisdom crieth in the streets, man. She uttereth her voice in the chief place of concourse, man. You know? See, this is where the word is at, man. The Lord sent his men out to the street corners, man. You know, to preach the gospel. You know, but most not gonna see it, man. You know? Y'all got it.
This is just to blame on what we were saying. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2. I'm gonna start and I'm reading the NLT. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 1. It says, Timothy, my dear son, be strong through the grace that the Most High gives you in Hamashiach Yahushai. It says, ye have heard me teach things that have been confirmed by many reliable witnesses. Now teach these truths to other trustworthy people who will be able to pass them on to others. All right, that's our job. Right, it's not for everybody. It's only for those who the Lord has put in trust to keep this gospel and to preach this gospel to other people, man. You know?
Pass it on to others.
And it says, jumping down to verse 9 or 10 in the KJV, it says, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahushai with eternal glory. It says it is a faithful saying that if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he will also deny us. You know, that's what it's about. It's about the elect, man, at the end of the day. That's what we out here to. Nobody else is gonna get it but the elect.
Right.
So we're not out here for everybody. Yahushua was not there for everybody. That's why he spoke in parables.
Yeah.
That's why he broke it down to the disciples after he left, you know? He said, you know, it's given unto you,
Yeah.
you know, the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
That's why the Lord got elect. That's why the Lord got chosen.
That's right.
But I got to preach it real quick in the book of Revelation to the 19, verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet. Now the false prophet going to the Roman Catholic Church. Now, and we can see it right now on full display. How it's working right now, because right now they're trying to push this war as a Christian war, as a holy war right now. And so that's how it's going in. So that's how that false prophet is playing into this. Reading on, that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that received in their care the beast, and them that worship his image. These both cast alive into the lake. These both were cast alive into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone. The main point right there is that only these, so the people who follow the system will be cast into the lake of fire. They're going to be cast into destruction. When the Lord comes in, the Lord got to take them out. Because they were deceived by the system, by the beast. And the beast is talking about NATO and the EU. Well, Western society. NATO and the EU, that's what we're talking about right now. Now that's the beast. And they got to deceive people. Now deceive people, well, they already are deceiving people. Like, deceive people with the society, people being bold, feminism, being freaked. That's what they push out there. Now that's that witchcraft. Do as thou wilt spirit. Now be what you want to be. Now right now you've got the people deceived. Now and the ultimate deception is believing in this place. Believing in humanity and believing in mankind and believing in this American system and all that shit. Hey, the Lord can take it all out, man.
What are they doing over there in Tel Aviv and all that stuff? When those missiles drop, they tell all the media basically they got to cut off the cameras. They have the live cameras. They used to just show where the stuff was hidden. Now they make them cut off. When they hear the sirens, they cut the stuff off because they don't want the people to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to hide what the hell's going on.
It's a media blackout. Basically, Salaki, basically, just what you just said, that means that they knowing that they sacrificing people in the land, you know? Because if you don't want them to know what's going to happen, it makes it easier to kill them when they don't know. You know, don't put them sirens on.
Shut down, they turn, they face downward or whatever.
Yeah.
Hold on, this is working.
Yeah, that's a whole
Hey
thing.
man, this whole war over there's a lot of secrecy shit going on.
Yeah.
I opened this morning at my place, and the whole place was packed as soon as we opened with military people in their uniforms, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And they're getting shit faced
Yeah, just get the shit.
And eating big ass meals, ordering extras. So you know that they were pretty much hinting that they were about to be deployed because they were in uniform, man. And there was a little bit of, you know, like that, hey, this might be our last meal together type fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that's going into.
Fucking 11 o'clock in the morning, man, and they fucking throwing down shots. Like they're gonna get blown up to them.
Yeah. They know what time it is.
and that shows it. That draft is close too.
Yeah.
Because if they sending out they rushing them out,
Yeah.
it's not going to take long for.
Yeah, for Jake to start getting, they're going to be putting Jakes that's in jail.
It's not gonna,
All you shoot 'em ups, y'all going to be getting drafted.
Yep.
You know?
Just because y'all just spoke about grafting, because Jeremiah put me on the one brother that did a video on the women getting grafted in or
Drafted.
drafted in. And he was like, are you in Iran? She said no, but I'm gonna be there tomorrow. It might not be too crazy. Then the next following day, 2 other women got deployed. The one girl, she wanted to join the Marine for that bonus. They said if you join the Marine, you get a bonus. So she was happy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Blah 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 blah. I'm not going to Iran. She got a call when she was out doing her little family thing, and they said, look, you're getting deployed. And then she got scared and nervous and said, can she retire or something? But she gotta go now. Because she signed up to be deployed overseas and come back. So now she get that overseas check.
Yeah.
But didn't know in the fine print that whenever we need you to be deployed, you gotta go. They're under 20. A point that Sam said I wanted to leave because he said we were entrusted to teach this word. This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 14. 15 is the point. It says, turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and 2 of a family, and will bring you to Zion. I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Right? And these pastors have the mind of Yahweh Shem Shai, which is really to prophesy, edify, to teach. We're not in this thing for gimmicks and all of that. We really do this for the elect. Right? Yeah, we do this for Yahweh Shem Shai, but every day, brothers is really doing this to feed the sheep. Plant and water. Plant and water. The same cycle. This is the #1 high-paying job on the earth. You know, if this is not getting done, it's just a whole bunch of dead niggas. But now that we got this truth out, this is the top job on the earth. More important than a father, a mother, a child, whatever job you got, this is the top job on the earth. You've been entrusted to go to give your life for it, man. You know?
And as all this, and as this society unwinds, man, you just stop giving a fuck about fucking everything.
That's a fact.
Especially, I mean, I'm just speaking for myself, you know. 2026, man, my spirit's been like, man, just fuck everything.
Yeah, that's a
I
fact.
want the Lord to come back.
Yeah.
That's what Sam said.
Yeah,
man. I
that's
always
real.
say every time.
Yeah, for real.
Lord will put that spirit on you. You don't even want to be around anybody.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
The missing thought.
Amazing thought.
Elder Apostle Kabar talks about it. Let me just get the definition real quick.
Missing thought.
Missing thought.
Yeah, I think I've heard him say that multiple times.
A misanthrope is a person who generally dislikes, distrusts, or hold a contemptuous view of humanity and human nature. Right? We just hate everything that we see about it. Everything. You know what I'm saying? That's how we feel, man. You know?
Brothers are in the spirit of Lot. He was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
It
What do you
says,
think about this society vexed?
It says, Ecclesiastes 7, surely oppression makes a wise man mad. Man. You know, you wake up like, man, fuck all this shit. You know, I'm ready to go.
Right.
Let's get rid of all this shit.
Not John the Baptist. He didn't want to have no joint in hand with what they was doing in the temple. And he left and went to the desert. You know what I'm saying? How Jake was living of being in a high position. And it's just the same on this side. It's like how people leaving the truth because of they joined Genesis. You know, when you really analyze this truth, this is something serious. And when you look at the world, you really have no dealings like family, friends. You don't chill with them the same, but really just be that fire of Yahweh Shema Shai.
I got something over there. You bring this up, bro. You got still going on that, bro?
Yeah, I got
Go
one.
ahead.
Just to put on the point that what the brother said about them censoring those shit that's going on over there in Tel Aviv. Real quick, 2 Ezra 15, and go start verse 31. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand remembering their nature, and that they shall turn themselves, aspiring together in great power, to persecute them. So this is talking about those so-called Iranians, and also these other so-called Arab nations. Now, because they gotta get with Iran. Well, they're getting bombed right now. Their economy getting fucked up, so they gotta switch sides. But only they're tired of those small half shit. Now, they know.
Yeah, we got again.
Verse 31. And then also the Comedians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as wild bulls of the wood, and with great power shall they come, and with great power shall they come, and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians.
It's crazy. You got a lot of Jake stuck over here in Dubai right now. But like before you go on like a road trip, the first thing you're supposed to do, or one of the last things you're supposed to do, is check the weather. You know, you're supposed to check the crime scene, what's going on in that place. Right? Trump's been sending warships over there for a whole month. Right? He's been talking about attacking over there for a whole month. Everybody knew it was coming. But you gonna take your ass up there because you want to celebrate your birthday?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Hey,
Jake uses tax money.
yeah.
Hey, get that.
Hey, fuck it. But see, you make your choices. And then usually America shoot bombs on people, and then they had their way. It's on them, but the shit gonna stop. Hey, they after they got their shooting their initial bombs, they called for a ceasefire. America asked for a ceasefire. No. And Iran said, what are you talking about? He said, we've been waiting for this for 20 years. They said they've been waiting for 20 years. They said if and when it's a ceasefire, it's gonna be on our terms. All right. They said let the war commence.
Yo, the next target is Turkey. But as in the days of Noah,
George Bush's office, he kept talking about going into Iran.
Yeah.
After winning the war.
So what you think they're gonna do? They've been preparing, right? People,
And then with the Matthew 16, where we tell the Pharisee that you tell the signs of the season, but you can't even tell the signs of the time. Jake not paying attention to the signs of the time. That as soon as we started getting an understanding, Apostle Tahara always said, it's not the time to be doing all that fancy traveling and shit.
yes. And then you got like if you search how many U.S. soldiers died, I think they still talk about 3 or 6 or some shit like that. They said it's thousands. They shut down the hospital in Germany because they said they can't take no more soldiers. Keep going on that.
That's what I'm saying. They hide. They hide.
Because they try to they want the people over here to keep doing shit like this. Because if people knew, like he said, troops was in his job today eating.
Like the Vietnam War. People found out what the hell was really going on, and the people turned against that. And people fought. So Esau knows using these tactics to try to get people sick. So that's why I say when they doing it, the cameras just cut it off or turn it down when the missiles fly. And they throwing out clusters now. They not throwing out 1 or 2. They got damn 35 of them motherfuckers.
Really, they didn't even bring out Iran. Didn't even bring out the heavy stuff yet. They've been hitting them with they got these drones, and they've been drone warfare, and they don't even know how to fight against it.
Yeah, they coming out with that bullshit.
They say the drones they using in Iran cost $50,000 each. The bombs they using to shoot the drones down cost $1 million each.
Yeah, it said about I think they said 45 to 90 billion dollars. You know, right now fighting this war right now.
And they're running out.
The damn gas just went up.
Yeah,
You know
it
what
went
I
up
mean?
like
Gas
a dollar, almost a dollar.
Yeah, almost. Last night it was like 319.
Verse 31. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature.
Hey, they got the upper hand right now. They really do. Because they were saying that once they closed the Strait of Hormuz, and they said that like you can see now how, because like 12 years ago we knew about Obadiah 1:7. Somebody get that real quick. Obadiah 1:7, where it say the Mid-Confederacy
Like, we knew that was going to happen because it's in the scriptures, but it was like, damn, how is that going to work out? It's easy to see now because they said that they gonna have to start being cool with Iran to get they oil now.
And also, you had to go over there to Ukraine to get more missiles.
Yeah, you got Ukraine. U.S. just went to Zelensky. Was talking to Zelensky about how to fight the drones because Russia been using drones against them, and now they know how to defend against it. So Trump went over there and was like, "Oh, we need your help to learn how to fight the drones." But they just shitted on Ukraine.
Right, yeah.
But Ukraine was like, "Okay, we'll help you." And then the nigga Trump go on TV after dude say he gonna help him and start talking shit about him.
Right.
Then he was talking shit about Spain, talking about some, if they didn't want us to use their airfields. He was like, we're gonna use their airfields anyways. What are they gonna do? They can't do nothing. We just gonna sit there, land and refill and use them.
They spread themselves hella thin.
Yeah,
That's
but you
what they doing.
violating now.
Yeah.
They can turn. That's
Yeah.
leaving them avenue to turn on you.
You swinging on everybody. You got your fist punching on everybody, and you thinking that your ass is good. No, your ass is
Hey,
assassinated world leaders, man.
yeah, and you got what's the dude name? Kim Jong-un from
Yeah,
North
yeah,
Korea.
yeah.
Y'all see what he said? He said, hey, he said, I got a lot of citizens that's over there in Iran. He said, if one person from North Korea gets touched, he was like, we're in the war.
Didn't they sent troops to Russia to fight Ukraine?
Yeah. And they did send the missiles too.
I want to say this, going back to what the brother Samuel said, they military spread thin, but the one of the generals, one of the America's generals, they said that was going to happen before it actually happened, and that's why he didn't want to go into this war.
I mean, shit, they're trying to go to war with Ecuador,
Yeah.
go to war against Cuba, trying to go to war, still go to war against Iran. These dudes are fucked up. And also they're trying to send in those Kurds to try to cause civil war in Iran. And these dudes are all over the
Hey,
place.
I heard that was they turned their back on the Kurds so much. I don't think the Kurds, they just saying that to but they know what they sending 40% of the U.S. military is reservists. Anybody know anybody who's been in the reserve? That's some bullshit. They go for 2 days a month and do some calisthenics and get their little paycheck. They sending these motherfuckers to war. They ain't ready for war.
And it's like they're talking about they knocked down 80% of the Iranian missile launchers. So now they say, oh, they basically ain't got no missile. We own the sky. And that's what they're saying right
But
now.
China flew in a plane earlier in the week, big ass plane. The only plane through the aerospace that went and landed. What do you think was up in that shit? There's probably more fucking ammunition, more shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what? Babylon can't do that. They can't touch them. Because if they fuck with them, they know it's something. You know what I'm saying? They know it's something.
But then that go back to the pride of Babylon because you can't promote that you're losing. Because we see in scriptures that Babylon is prideful. So it's going to do everything that's towards the attribute of being prideful.
Does a bully ever admit that he's been defeated?
No, not once. Even when you look at some bullies, it's bullies because of their father is a bully to them. You know? And who is America's bully is the small heads. It's the elites. So it's the elites that really got America doing all of this. You know, because what is it? DC is the military, the defiled, the unclean spirit is one of them. So you got to use your military might as much as you can. Daniel 7:23. That military might is devouring the whole earth. You know.
Verse 31. Then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them. And which is what they're doing right now, man. Now, this dude, these Iranians trying to apologize to these other Arab nations because only they want them to join forces. Let's come against the small heads.
And what make it even worse than America going at them, you got the Iranians, Muslims that's in your own country, man. They're in every store, gas station Jake go to. It's them that's at that gas station.
They want to put that propaganda out there, saying that, they're cool. Oh, they down with it.
Yeah.
It's all propaganda, man. all of us got. But verse 32, then these shall be troubled and keep silence through their power and shall flee. But the main point there is that they shall keep silence. Because right now what they're doing is obscuring the news. They're obscuring what's actually going on the ground to make the people more comfortable, make it seem like they're winning. You know? But really they're getting fucked up right there. Instead they're fleeing. Because right now they're backing off. They're fleeing their bases. They're fleeing out there, man, because they know that they're getting fucked up. Now they can't. They said that if they go on for a couple more days, they gotta run out interceptors, man. If they run out interceptors, then hopefully they gotta get bombed to hell and back. So they gotta get fucked up, man. So they can't stay out there for too long. You know?
Call it a draft soon.
Battleship.
I have a precept for no brother that one. This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 13, Slakia 12.
Stand now with thy enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. So they're trying to figure out answers, and they ain't getting no answers. Just like the brother Yeshaya said, they going to Ukraine to see how they shut down
Drones.
the drones, and
Ukraine got
they losing the war ultimately.
Yeah, Ukraine got this little. I saw it on one of the little YouTube things. They got some kind of like drone. It like I don't even know how it even works, but it zooms like straight towards it. It has like fire coming out of all sides, so it can like rotate and do shit. Like it's some crazy shit they got. And they throw it out there. And they attack them drones and blow them shits up, man. But you know, hey, they not Babylon, but it's like 47, verse 1. They're a virgin, man. All right, they about to get their ass hit, man.
And they're showing off all this time. They're showing off, trying to flex.
Yeah.
But when they really brought into that comment, man, they're not ready.
Yeah.
Especially with these dudes leading them, man.
Yeah, they using dude I be watching said they using 20th century war tactics against 21st century. Y'all remember the Afghani war and Iraq war? They were saying, "Oh, shock and awe." That's what they doing.
That's
Same
what
shit.
they do. They just do that first really strong first wave.
They're trying to scare you into being like, you know what?
Yeah.
First time they give us a
I went and took the punch and was like, okay, all right, now, what's up?
They've been waiting for them. They had. It's crazy because they didn't do it sneaky. Ain't like everybody knew. All over the news it was like, oh, a third of the Air Force, not Air Force, what's the
Navy.
Yeah, a third of the Navy is over there,
Right.
surrounded. So what the fuck y'all thought was gonna happen?
And
They
it
knew.
would be a perfect time for China to strike Taiwan right now.
Oh yeah.
Because by the time they got over there, it would be over with.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even go over there because America didn't defend. They not going to defend Taiwan. They only say they going to defend Taiwan. Because if they was going to defend Taiwan, they would defend Dubai. They didn't defend Dubai. They didn't defend Saudi Arabia. They didn't defend Iraq, Kuwait. They didn't defend their bases. They only defended Israel. That's the only place they defended right now.
Shit, you in Ukraine. They don't want to defend Ukraine.
They didn't defend Ukraine.
No,
So they're not gonna go all the way to Taiwan to defend them. Some boots.
Well, the thing is, though, is that 90% of the chips of America come from Taiwan.
Yeah.
So they probably are going to defend.
Yeah.
At least try to.
Yeah.
But they're busy right now with Iran. So we got to get fucked up either way it goes.
Yeah, but you know, Donald Duck trying to stop manufacturing with Taiwan and have chip manufacturing in the United States.
Try.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
try.
yeah,
They're trying to do that so that those retaliations won't mess up their little plot and plan.
They don't have the time.
Yeah.
But it was all strategic though, because the reason why they did it, they started on the weekend because the stock market is closed.
Uh-huh.
So, because if they did it during the week, shit would have just plummeted.
Yeah.
That shit would have went into fucking full chaos. Now, right now, people are distracted. I don't know what the fuck's going
It's
on.
Macron.
So they done raised the gas prices on your ass, and raised the food prices
Yeah,
on your
March
ass,
Madness.
and you ain't seen it because you out here still
Right.
partying and bullshit.
March
You know?
Madness and the Sabres in the playoffs. You know,
It's Joel 3:9.
start up. It's a beautiful time. Shaky.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. It says, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So the weaker nations, man, they like, I'm strong now. Man. I'm not scared of y'all. Y'all not the bullies no more. Man. Listen, we got firepower too, man. You know, so that's what you see, man. And, hey, man.
I might not be able to reach you, but I
Yeah.
can reach all your pockets.
Yeah,
that's
you
a
got all
fact.
this-
So I start sopping you in the face.
Yeah, that's a fact.
See what you gonna do.
Yo, what happens, you know, like a bully was bullying that kid for so long, then he learned that one technique, he bullied him the wrong day, and then that little guy pressed up on him, either kicked him in the shin. He's like, oh snap, where did you learn this from? So now they learning that those little small nations, they actually got shit. America thought that they could catch them off guard. Huh?
But what did Zelensky say?
Oh yeah.
It's not. It don't. You know, you're not concerned about it because you got an ocean between
Yeah,
you. But you'll soon find out.
Yeah.
You know, it's coming.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
coming. Yeah, that happened on the seas, overseas, but eventually it's gonna happen to this land. Huh?
Yeah, because these people, man, no, they're caught up in all sense of pleasure. They don't know what's going on. Ask these niggas what's going on over there in the Middle East right now. Half the niggas don't know. Niggas too distracted. They don't give a
I
damn.
don't even know the Middle East. See, I was thinking that too. I don't even know what that shit
Niggas
is.
don't
Verse
even know
11
about
it says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. So the Lord is gathering all the nations in the Middle East for what? Again, man. You know, that's what's really happening right now.
And them nations is they rougher than Americans. You got you can find hundreds of videos of U.S. soldiers on TikTok crying, on Instagram. Oh, I wasn't ready for this. All this shit. I bet you can't find a North Korean soldier crying. You know why? Because he gonna get put to death.
Yeah.
A Russian soldier crying, they'll put him to death.
In China, they got them kids learning how to
unload
undo
the
guns,
guns.
like break them down, put them back together, like, you know, and that's the shit that they're doing.
Look,
while Jake is out here on
even
fucking TikTok doing dumb shit.
Even hand-to-hand combat, they gonna whoop Americans' ass. They over there training. I seen they had them Chinese. Yo, them boys get busy.
Yeah,
They got robots, man.
They got for sure.
They just had
robots.
They just
They living in 2060.
but
Yeah.
they just had a testing in New York. I mean, some city in the United States where this lady was sitting outside smoking weed outside her house, and they were doing the testing with they freaking AI robot dog, and they were seeing the time where everybody is outside at nighttime. People got scared hiding in their cars. But yeah, no, you're definitely right. Other nations learn way different than America. Because when you even watch on TikTok, they tell you the algorithm in other countries is different. In China, they got learning algorithms, but in the United States, you just got twerking, dancing, and bullshit.
You got fucking, I seen one TikTok where they were showing school lunches from around the world. And basically, like, they're feeding their children real food, man. Real food. Over here, we're getting that fucking processed, frozen shit in the plastic bag.
Yeah.
Giving them the lowest of the low, man.
Verse 12 it says, let the heathen be wakened. It says, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
That's where Jake chose to take a vacation to, the Valley of Jehoshaphat.
Right.
That's what they was looking at, the tour. What's that shit called? The, where you look at to go on vacation.
The tour guide.
Catalog.
The brochure.
Yeah, the brochure. That's the word I'm looking for.
Brochure, yeah.
You can do the fucking brochure. Oh, Oh yeah, let's go to the Valley of Jehoshaphat. That's what the fuck y'all
I
went.
know the saint that was scoffing against the Israelites.
Yeah.
He was over there.
Oh,
saying,
this
he was
one
over
nigga.
there.
The nigga over there.
Marquette.
Stupid that y'all.
Yeah.
I pray
I was
y'all
happy
about
as
you
hell
now trying to
when I
destroy that nigga over here, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
he
'cause he
was
could
listening.
Hey, if he was listening, he'd have knew like, you know what?
Yeah.
The Israelites said that shit was gonna get blown up.
And that's
Hey, the
judgment.
scriptures say that.
Yeah.
That's just
Not just us.
Yeah.
But
The
then
scriptures say
he the same one that said that the Bible was flawed.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Yeah. All of them over there ready for war.
Yeah.
You can see it now.
Yeah.
Hey, he can see it now.
Look, blew up a building right next to him.
Right.
Why you sitting there scared as hell? Bitch.
Nigga, say it.
What you talking about? Verse 12 it says, "Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of
And
Jehoshaphat."
they had Jake sleeping in fucking told him the little black bitch took her boyfriend over there and they told her she had to sleep in the parking ramp with her boyfriend.
It says, "For there will I set to judge all the heathen round about."
Why would you want to go on vacation in a place like that where the heathen is about to get judged at? I ain't going nowhere near that place.
Right.
It says, "Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is right to come. Get you down, for the press is full." It says, "The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great." Yo, man. You know?
I got Ezekiel 38 too.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Keep on.
It says, multitudes in the valley of decisions. For the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is near in the valley of decisions. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Hey, that just happened. The sun and the moon. Hey, that eclipse. Did the eclipse just happen?
Yeah, the eclipse. It says, "The Lord also shall roar out of Zion." It says, "And utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai will be the hope of his people."
Hey, you got the missiles coming down, shaking the earth.
Yeah.
It is crazy because like the missiles hit it, you see the explosion, and then the sound come like 10 seconds later.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Right.
So lucky they got doomsday fish that are showing themselves on the
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I seen your video.
I'm
I
saying?
seen your video.
I seen that, but I ain't going to the pictures.
Yeah.
It don't look like the Simpsons 3 eyes.
Yeah, no, it's like but it lives deep in the ocean, and the story is, you know, when they come and they start beaching themselves, usually something's about to happen. Something like an earthquake or a major
looked that
event
up, and
is
that's
about to
true.
happen. And the one, it was two of them.
Yeah.
Two of them popped out. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, Esau, oh, look at this. Let's put them back in the water. You know what I'm saying? It was just, but it's an omen, man.
Yeah.
You know? What is that? I think that's Job. I think I had brought out that scripture. It's talking about Job. It says the earth shall teach thee, and the fish shall show you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The earth is showing the time that we're living in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fish are showing you.
Yeah.
That's the Lord has created all these things to help you
Yeah.
understand where you are in this time and what's going on, man.
Yeah, because even in 2020, a lot of whales and seagulls was getting pushed to the shore. It's not just a natural thing. That goes back to what he said. Science can't prove it, but only Yahweh Hashem Al-Shai. Why would fish try to leave the ocean? And then they had a video where a dude tried to put a shark back in the water, and he put him in a boat and took him in the middle of the ocean. The shark made it back to the shore. Why? You know?
And also, even Esau knows. Now he's talking about Ezekiel 38 now. Now he's going to biblical prophecy now. Now he's trying to break it down now. He's breaking. No, he's doing a shit job doing it, but he got. The only point I'll say that he knows about the Russians. Like he's saying that the Russians are gonna come down there to the Middle East for war. At least they know that. But they're going to prophecy now, man. So you can ask Esau now. He knows what's up, man.
Oh, Esau, you're gonna E for effort.
He tried.
I got Ezekiel. I mean,
Second, you want that first?
Yeah.
All right, Second Ezra, chapter 16. What verse again?
17.
Okay, Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings,
And that's the niggas over there in Dubai. That's some people over there. Cause they said the State Department told them leave now. Use commercial airlines. Ain't no airlines flying from over there.
Oh yeah. They abandoned there.
Yeah, they been.
The American citizens over there, they abandoned them. Man.
Yeah, it was
Rubio.
These two Eves over there. They bought like 4 different flights and they all got canceled. They tried to go different ways. Like, you ain't getting out of there, man.
Yeah, you literally have to ride. I believe they have like trains, like they have like buses. I ain't train buses. To go to out of the country to a different country to get a plane to get out of there. That's the only way to get out of there.
Rubio said you got to sign up. First you got to sign up, and then once you sign up, you can call and you can get the website to show you where you need to go.
Hey, when they call it, the number they call it though,
right.
they get the robo.
Yeah.
They get the robo call.
That shit is somewhere in India. Hello, how may I help you? Oh shit.
It's more than finish that second under 16 after that next one.
Okay, I got you. Salaki. Verse 17 again. Woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death.
The beginning of famine and great death. We're still waiting on that. So we know the missiles ain't about to pop off yet. Go ahead.
The beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear. In the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful to the scourges.
Yeah, you got gas about to be, they say gas in California might get to, in the next month, might get to $10 a gallon. Heard that shit? They say in $7 in New York.
And my mom's called me from Georgia. She's like, what the hell's going on with the gas price? It was just 2 something. Now they was paying what we was paying last week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They shit was like $2.
Yeah.
Now that shit is already like $3.30, $3 something like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's $3.39 for regular.
Yeah.
$3.39 for regular.
Hey, Jake should be repenting. All Jake should be repenting right now at an all-time high. Seeing the things that's going on.
Because that's going to lead to a famine. You know,
but you see the signs. You see you see all the judgment going out.
Yeah.
Hey, they saying that they said about the food. They just saying like everything is because you got a lot of food that come from over there.
Yeah.
You know, straight up Vermouth. They saying like in the past day, like 2 ships went through this straight up Vermouth.
Yeah, and some people got sick, and the dude I think last week died over Henny.
Because they're saying that they said it had fentanyl in it.
And the drink was sealed, wrapped with the plastic, and all of that.
Yeah.
Well, they show you too, like tequila and stuff. And they was this guy was showing how they got like fake shit, and he shook it, and the regular shit don't like shake up and fizz. The other shit that they had, the little cheap shit, it was fizzing up and bubbling up and shit. And he's like, this is the real shit.
That could be one of their sleeper cell tactics. You know what I'm saying? You go to the store, buy a blunt, and they fucking put some shit in there. Because I was in the store the other day, and Jake was coming in there like, it was like the first day of the bombers, and Jake was coming in there like, oh yeah, we winning, talking to the Ravens like, yo, you talking shit to these niggas, and they supply you product.
Right.
Like, that could be enough to turn them. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You said that those scourges were sent for amendment.
Yeah.
And amendment means to change yourself.
Yeah.
Change oneself. The Lord is sending that to put fear in you, man.
Oh shit! Maybe you be like, oh shit!
He said be mindful of the scourges.
Yeah.
That's lucky, but you got more on that?
Yeah.
Well, you had something real quick?
Yeah, well, it was to talk about what we were just talking about real quick.
What's like it? Real quick. These niggas, man, these stupid ass niggas who I say, trying to prop up America. Niggas, they don't give a fuck about you, man. Now, these Trump people, they don't give a fuck about you people, man. But you try to flex on the other nations because America's trusting them now. That is stupid, man. Now, you try to prop up America because they're whooping someone else's ass. But they're whooping your ass.
You're right.
You are real stupid.
You wonder.
Just real quick. This is when I was talking about the fish or whatever. This is Job chapter 12, verse 7. It says, but ask now the beast, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee. It says, or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee. Who knoweth not in all these that the hand of Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai have wrought this, and whose hand is the soul of every living thing and the breath of all mankind? Because the Lord is doing all this, and the Lord is using all his creatures and all his things to show you, like, hey, this is where you, like you said, and they bypass that. Yeah, we're gonna go straight to Dubai and fucking get shitted on. You know what I'm saying? That's their own shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I mean?
these are the signs and wonders the Lord is showing. Only the elect are going to be able to see, because these are more morally silent signs and wonders, right? When you talk about fire, storms, death, multiple deaths.
Ecclesiastes 39 and 28.
Yeah.
To appease his wrath, man.
Yeah. And only the elect is going to notice that that's the Lord visiting the earth, man. You know?
Yeah, these people are in the spirit of Matthew 24 and 37, as in the days of Noah.
Yeah.
In that spirit.
Verse 21, it says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
They can't think that because you can still go get a 4 for 4. Right? You can get a 4 for 4, even though gas price is fucking $15 a gallon.
Right.
I can still go get me a 4 for 4.
Yeah.
I can still go get
still-
a diamond weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think they're in a good case.
Right.
They not.
Wait, yeah.
Because you don't even know what you eating. You see that McDonald's CEO shit? Yeah, y'all see that? He was like, oh, I'm about to have lunch.
He didn't want to eat it though.
That nigga took the biggest little bite ever, yo. He's biggest little bite ever, yo.
And then you see his face, he ain't want to
Yeah,
chew
he like,
nothing.
mm.
He was like, cut the shit.
He definitely put his fingers down his throat.
Turn it off.
Right. Yeah, when you don't want to eat your own product, that's
And
a
you don't
sign.
want to eat that. Whatever. If you've been eating McDonald's, don't order that new shit, bro.
Yeah.
Don't order
The
this.
CEO of Burger King, that's real, man. He did one
Yeah,
of
the
the
Burger King dude,
took a real
he
bite
took a
out.
big ass bite. He's like, shit, I need some napkins now. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, that just show you what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Give that horse meat.
That shit ain't horse. That shit you.
That's real. That's baby horse. That's a baby and a horse.
It was a gutter rat that came out years ago and admitted it.
Right.
Not a rat?
Small hat.
Okay, I want to read that verse again, verse 21. The second Ezra 16 to 21, it says, behold, victuals shall be good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sore and famine and great confusion.
But why though? Because you see, when you look at the news, they don't talk about none of this shit. They're not talking about none of this. They're talking about St. Patrick's Day or something.
Yeah.
They're talking about, the Olympics or the game. They're not talking about what's going on.
Yeah.
So the American people are blind.
Yeah.
They can't see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody talking about fucking NFL offseason, man.
Yeah.
The Chiefs made a trade. The Bills got fucking, what's his name? DJ Moore. Raiders with Max Crosby. It's like,
Trying to keep you distracted.
Yeah.
You got the
Great
World
circus.
Baseball Classic going on.
Yep, Sabres,
Hockey and
hockey,
shit.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? They trying to just keep you
Programmed.
occupied with something else.
Y'all ever listen to a video and then they keep putting that Shannon Sharp show on you?
Yeah.
Like you be listening to a video, they just cut your shit off and put Shannon Sharp show on. Like, yo, why
Yeah.
they keep, and they put the same one on, the one with Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Like, why do they just keep pushing this shit on us, bro?
Geno Jennings.
Yeah, they'll take it off and throw his shit on. Like, this is crazy.
Right.
They know that ain't changes, man.
Verse 22, it says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape hunger shall the sword destroy.
That's what's coming to America. That's what's coming to the earth, the whole earth.
Yeah.
All right, famine and the sword.
Yeah.
Not baseball and Super Bowls. The famine and the sword is coming.
Right.
Hey, what did Nero say? Last year, that was your last Christmas, bro.
Yeah.
That was the last shit. He
And,
said it.
I seen somebody else say summer is canceled this year.
Yeah.
And then it was like you seen when they said talk about the Americans that died already, and they said that he said more Americans are gonna die.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
And he ain't talking about just over there. He talking about over here too,
Nah,
man.
it's over here.
You know?
Yeah.
It's intimate. Like in New York City, they got shit like shut down, like
Yeah.
all the Capitol buildings and shit.
Yeah.
They said it could be an intimate.
Intimate threat.
Yes.
And it's crazy because
my pronunciation.
actually no, you got because they got right when it happened too, there was you just saw hella cop cars just driving around and around
Yeah.
and around
They
all
gave
the areas. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
What I'm
cops,
talking about,
they was giving I don't know, but they was
No,
giving out
because-
notification that
yeah.
cops was gonna patrol.
Yeah, they was gonna
because
patrol
of
more
what's going on
because of what was
overseas.
going on.
They said that.
They
They
just
said
riding
that here
around.
too.
Last night,
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
see that? Y'all see last night? It was like 5 cops in the sky,
Yeah, I
bro.
went outside.
It was like the cops everywhere. I went out for a walk with my kids. Cops everywhere. It's like 5 cops that circle in the sky, bro.
They were saying that they were going through the states that have those
Pass
super
by.
sleeper cells.
I hate
They're
that.
saying New York State,
So-
not just
so
New York
they-
City, but it's New York
Yeah,
State.
Yeah.
warheads.
Right here.
See, it's been like they got at least either 100,000 or more of folks coming from these other countries here.
Yeah.
Right here in Buffalo.
Yeah, I think if you do a statistic on tourists that come in each country, I think America would be the top one for tourists, especially Niagara Falls, the Grand Canyon, and all of that.
Yeah.
A lot of foreigners come to the United States. Again, what the dude said at work, a lot of countries look at America as heaven
But remember
because
that
it's
video.
promoted.
Remember the video that they showed from the border, and it wasn't the Northern Kingdom. It was all these other nations. The guy was filming. He's like, "Where you going?" The guy's like, "I'm going to Minnesota." "Where you going?" "I'm going to New York City." And they was like all these like you said, they were all coming and they were going to different places. And they were all coming through the border. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They had a lot of Chinese.
Yep.
A lot of people from China too.
Yep. Africa, China, and the Middle East. They was
It
all
wasn't
swimming
even
up.
Mexicans. It was
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
even that
It
many
wasn't- yeah, it
Mexicans.
wasn't a lot of,
It was more the East.
Yeah,
East
yeah.
Indians.
No, just the people
Oh,
from
the
the East.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Hey, if you notice, Buffalo went from like 250,000 the population to like 900,000 in like 2 years. Remember that? Yeah, that shit flew up.
What's
In the hood, in our neighborhoods, you see East. You got East Indians.
Elam and all
Elam, they took over the hood. They took
What's
over.
that called? What? Sanctuary City.
Yeah.
We take care of the
Yeah. Yeah.
This is
What's that water? They got a church over there. They got a whole neighborhood. I'm like, this is crazy.
I think New York is probably like one of the most tourist places, and a lot of foreign people come to visit. Want me to get this one verse? Somebody else have it?
Got something? Yeah, I got you.
Luke 17:26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Hey, you can have the president come out and tell you that wars coming to this place, and they gonna do that until they gonna do it till they gonna party to the last second.
This is hit the
This is
ground.
coming down.
Yeah, the last
These,
second.
these people ain't that's out here ain't in the spirit of truth.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't be moving like they move.
This motherfuckers was still trying to skate right here. They was literally just on the ice. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yo, and
busted
then
his ass.
when COVID came, you had Jake in the hood making the Seabiscuit parties. Come with your mask. We'll be having a party. You know what I'm saying? So they'll make a party out of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Last night I watched Independence Day at like 5.
Hey,
in the
that's
morning.
how it was. I was about to say that. It was on top of the rooftop.
Yeah, she told her ass not to go up there. She went up there anyway. That shit opened up on there. And
That's
blew
how
their
it's
ass
supposed
up.
to be,
Oh God, now you put me.
I watched it last night.
You see that, Jordan?
No, I was watching Demolition Man. Sam put me on the Caragua. They put that thing on him. Go ahead, King.
Isaiah
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, It rained fire and brimstone
Soon as he
heaven
went out.
and destroyed them all.
Soon as he
Gonna
went
happen
out.
Even
Same
thus
day.
shall it be in the day when the Son of Man
Right.
enters.
That's crazy. Soon as he went out.
Man,
Soon as the elect get
all
beamed
red
up,
letter.
this shit
1
going
hour.
down, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
1 hour. When you think about
Simultaneously.
It's saying the righteous shall
Simultaneously.
scarcely be saved.
Yeah.
You might be seeing it
You
coming
gonna
down.
see a new,
You
coming
call
out.
your how about shimmy outside, you know? You close your eyes, next thing you know, your ass get beamed up.
You
You
know
know?
how you driving from here to down south, how long that take?
Yeah.
And you just 1 hour, this place gonna be, man, these missiles gonna
You're not
rain,
making, you're
bro.
not making it out of New York
60
State.
minutes.
60 minutes, bro.
You're not gonna make it out of New York
Yeah,
State.
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
China said they got one missile that can get here in 30 minutes, and they had another one
No.
that get here in 25.
Iran trusted out their hypersonic missile,
Like,
and they said that it went faster. It went faster than they expected to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
fire.
they getting ready. They tweaking their arrows, bro. They,
I know China. They
that's
got
dope.
one that can go Mach 27,
Yeah.
and that's about 11 or 17,000
the
miles per
sounds
hour.
that them things make.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's
share
crazy.
weapons though. So if China got it,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
Iran got it. If
yeah.
Iran got it, Russia got it.
Yeah.
In America, like we went into, they're using all their fucking interceptors to protect the 48ers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely ain't gonna be nothing left for here.
Yeah.
Damn, I got that too, bro. That's the spirit. Go ahead, you got it.
And then Trump's sitting there talking about, oh, we're going to build a golden dome over Greenland. Well, Joel, the second chapter cuts that, man. None of them are going to break their rank, and none of them are going to miss their target.
Yeah. Second Ezra's 16th chapter on that too.
You're
They're
not gonna
miss
stop
their
a
target.
hypersonic. You're not gonna stop
Yeah.
that, bro. Them things
Yeah.
is going way too fast, bro.
Yeah. And wherever it hit, detonate, it's going to still do damage.
By
in
the
the
time
air
you figure it,
or on the ground.
By the time you notice it, they're already hitting the ground.
You see
Yeah.
when Russia shot it at Ukraine?
Yeah.
How them joints came down?
Yeah.
Them joints way too
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah.
And then you got to think if China or is it Korea, if they do that water joint, they drop that one in the water,
Yeah, Russia
and then
got
you
it
got
too.
one in the air coming down. You got
Yeah.
the water
Oh,
joint.
that shit look
Oh
on the ground.
my fucking
Nuclear
God.
tsunami, yo.
Yeah, and then when we talking about people going past the border, you got to think about all these foreigners, how they gonna act within America, man. America not just only getting hit by missiles, you gonna have within. I'm
That's
talking
gonna
about
start
niggas
before.
and nations bugged out in the United States, man.
That's gonna start before.
Yeah.
Because Isaiah chapter 34, God start verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, all things that come forth of it. For indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations. His fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their saints shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. They're talking about, in the valley of Armageddon, when Yahushua comes down to destroy the armies. Verse 4. All the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll,
That's right.
and all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falls off from the fig, and the falling fig from the fig tree. Now, when the prophet Isaiah saw this, there was no word for missile. There was no word for nuke. There
Right.
was no word for bomb. When he saw that, he just saw a star falling from heaven, because that's the only thing he related to during that time. A star falling from heaven, that's the only thing he related to at that time. But very now, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So Lord God sent it over here to America.
And Salakia, those leaves from a fig tree, like when a leaf fall, you can't stop it from falling. It's already set to fall. There's nothing that you can do.
Yeah.
It's gonna fall. You know what I'm saying?
That drop like
Yeah.
Now, and leaves coming back. And when you go, when the fall time comes, and you walk under a tree, a whole bunch of leaves fall off that tree at the same time. Man. So that's how it gotta be over here.
Right.
Yeah.
No?
And that's why you can it can hit more when you understand how many missiles coming over there. So 200,000. Just like you said, you can't stop the leaves from falling. They have a due time. They have a appointed the missiles. I mean, the leaves have appointed time to fall, just like the missiles. Hey, Conway, y'all shoot no shots.
Hey, verse 6. The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood, then made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and the fat kidneys of rams, whom Yahweh have sacrificed in Basra, and the great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And that's what the Lord got to do over here, man. The Lord got to completely annihilate this place, along the people of this place. That shows this place, that shows that Esau is still around to this day. Because back then, ancient world, the Lord didn't blow it up. Right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he said he did.
Yeah, he did. The Lord didn't blow him up, man.
It's about to be dinner time here in Babylon, bro.
Yeah.
And, the barbecue is about to get ready, man.
Yeah. And
Sacrifice about to happen.
yeah, and one of the commanders, he said all of this is fulfilling prophecy. This is the Lord's plan. The Lord set up Donald Duck in his role. That commander through the Spirit was right. All of this is leading towards Armageddon. You know, the Lord is setting all of this up. You know, where we're not fully there yet because the MOTB, brothers still teaching the MOTB haven't got dropped yet. You know, so we got way more before we fully in the huge wave, the huge World War III. You know, we in it. You know, that MOTB must we implement. Actually, this gonna help crash the economy even more. You know.
Verse 7. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullock with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and the dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch, because only the whole land can be set on fire. They shall not be quenched night nor day, the smoke thereof shall go up forever, so no one can be able to put it out. Right. But from generation to generation it shall lie waste, none shall pass through it forever and ever. So no one can be able to go through that land forever, or ever and ever. It's going to be the forbidden zone, as other Apostle Har used to say.
Yeah, the Lord said in Isaiah, He's gonna sweep it with a beast of destruction. It's a broom of fire and destruction. You know.
These missiles are gonna push America's wig back.
Shake the earth.
Yeah. Something you ain't never seen and you damn sure don't want a part of it.
A real earthquake.
Oh goodness, bro, you don't want no part of it.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 11. But ye are they that forsake Yahweh, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that truth, and that furnace is drink offering unto that number. Therefore I will number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
Let's talk about the 2/3, the heathen that's going to die over here.
Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear. But the evil before my eyes, and the truths that were in I delight not. You know, what's that sword? They're talking about that nuke, man. Yeah? Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, behold my servant.
Shows the celebrate Ramadan. Shows the motherfucking, what's the nigga that's over there to come up against the Israelites and say, those black Hebrew Israelites, you know what I'm saying? And saying all your shit.
Too,
yeah, look at you.
I bet you praying to God right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he praying to that white man right there.
It's gonna hit hard if when they able to fly and you ain't able to come back because you're on the line.
And his brother in the military.
Yeah, he did say that.
And his brother gonna get
So
cooked.
if he don't go, your brother gone.
Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, behold my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold my servant shall drink, but
You think
ye
the Lord gonna send a raven to bring him food? You think he gonna send a prophet and just transport a prophet to bring him food?
No.
Alright, he's not gonna get delivered from up there.
Through the Spirit, he had a lukewarm teacher teaching him. You didn't receive his lukewarm ass teaching. You're not even ready for a real man of the Lord that time.
but ye shall be thirsty. Behold my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. You know? Behold my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. You know, these people gotta be vexed out here, and they gotta be, how you say, in straits. Because only when they're, in this society, man, they gotta be, screaming, wailing, crying, because they ain't gonna be in the food they usually get. They ain't gonna be going to the parties they usually have. All the bullshit's gone. No more TV, television, YouTube, none of that shit. Just like
It's gonna be a lot of screaming like that.
yeah, but a lot louder.
Yeah.
A lot louder.
Yo, and then, like what the one elder said, he said, like the one elder, because they be stressing it a lot. The reason why is because you got two different sex, man and female. When this society is not the same no more, you bad bitches, you not gonna want to come outside because the nastiest fingers is going in that career. It's gonna be very terrible for any sister that's too proud. It's gonna get too real, especially for YN niggas, right? Esau, especially those that's cool. Like the one Edomite that had a Trump on the shirt. He tried to go and get ice cream. She said, "Look, we don't want no Trump supporters. You got to go out."
And it's not gonna be Hollywood
You
either.
got to get real.
They ain't gonna get it to work.
It's not gonna be Hollywood either. You're not gonna be turning into something Wonder Woman. What's the fuck name? What the bitch from the Hunger Games?
Oh yeah.
What's her name?
Yeah, I know
Huntress?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the lady from the Hunger Games and shit. You ain't gotta turn to her. You ain't gotta turn to Laura Croft. You ain't gonna be fucking flexing this shit. Trying to start. No. You have to be scared shitless, curled up in the ball in the corner.
I would be humble.
Yeah, because you got to be turned to children. And the men got to be turned to women.
Yeah,
the woman got to be turned to children.
They already is. They scared of the ICE agents.
Yeah.
And the National Guard, when the National Guard came to DC, in Chicago, in Memphis, you had them hard ass YNs in the house.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole lot of Miller Lite.
No, I got a precept. Yeah, drink. This is Isaiah 19, verse 16. We're reading NLT. It says, "In that day, the Egyptians will be as weak as women. They will cover their fear beneath the upraised fist of Yahweh of heaven's army." So the same whore that we read in Isaiah 27, she's going to be weaker than a woman, huh? You know, this place has to get broken down, and through the Spirit, when you go to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8, it's getting broken down spiritually. Isaiah 13 and 2. We got to shake the hand at this bitch, huh? You don't want this place to stand any longer, huh?
Yeah.
You know, the niggas is showing their true colors. Niggas is not caring, right? Women not caring at all, huh? You know, the girl had a video where she thinks she a bad bitch. And she had a video before she put makeup in her hair. She got all freaking bumps all on her damn head. She put that lace front on, the makeup, and thought that nobody can't tell her nothing. Yo, it's gonna be a huge humbling when Yahweh Shem Shai really makes what's happening in the East be effective over here, man.
Yeah.
You know, y'all don't really know when that gas go up. All of us use fucking gas.
Not just gas either.
Yeah.
It's not just gas. It's gonna affect all food, really,
Yeah.
everything. Because everything needs to be transported by gas.
Yeah.
On the way here, was it diesel was almost it's $5 a gallon.
Yeah.
Diesel is actually going up more than regular. That's how you determine it. It's a large determinant of the CPI, the consumer price.
They said oil about to go to, it's at like $80-$90 a barrel right now. They said it's about to go to 200. Like next week, they said next week.
You gonna have to halfway to your destination and walk the rest.
This is you got more?
No, you got it.
Oil's at $91.
Yes. See?
$91.
They said it's going up to 200.
Hey,
That's more than double.
Hey, silver and gold went up. It's bound to happen, bro.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5.
And Salaki, and what is it called when something is a huge demand for oil? It's a high demand for oil. So even more, the price is gonna go up because it's a high demand for
How
oil.
did that become cool? Having your ass out, like
Yeah, as a
how
man.
did that become
Yeah,
cool?
yeah, well,
I
that's it.
missed it.
Yeah, that was
I'm old.
Yeah.
That was in prison. Niggas got out.
Nah. I heard that. Nah. Nothing is sagging. I know it's sagging.
Yeah, sagging is different. But
Having
they're showing,
your ass,
they're just showing your whole
no,
ass.
they
Yeah.
want you to see their ass.
Yeah, that's just gay.
Yeah. It's never that serious.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. I'm gonna start at the top. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right.
For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah, because it's inevitable. There's nowhere you can hide where the Lord is not going to be able to reach you.
And that's exactly what they're doing right now. They're saying peace and safety, peace and safety, peace and safety.
Yeah.
And it's just more, it's getting worse.
It's getting
you know?
hit back and forth.
Yeah. And it's a media blackout on a lot of it, as the brothers just was mentioning. Verse 4. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are, so, you know, brothers are in, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, brothers know the times that we're in. And we're giving the warning. But Jake's, just like that one Jake came up here, it just bounced right off. He just kept it moving.
Yeah. Right.
You know?
Because you can't see the intimate threat that's overseas. When we in America is not getting touched, Jake don't see the vision. And even if the place was getting touched, they still don't see the vision, because I think we brought out at camp one time, you go to Psalms 106 verse 7 in the NLT, it says all the miraculous things the Lord did in Egypt, Jake wasn't even impressed. So even if America got touched, Jake still wouldn't be impressed at that time. It's going to have to take for Amos 8 and 11 for the word to be removed, for them to want to go, oh man, where those men of the Lord at?
And it says, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So it's just going to continue to get worse, continue to get worse, continue to get worse, and until the Lord just, until the destruction comes. You know. So even what you're seeing now is just expected to get worse.
Because the Lord is going to turn up the spirits. The Lord is turning up the spirits of Esau right now as we speak, you know, and his true nature is going to really come out. And you're really going to see the devil and how the devil really is. You're really going to see it, you know. Most people are, you know, well, he's that night guy. He doesn't seem so bad. Okay, wait. Just keep waiting. Right. It's going to shine.
It's because they've been leaning on him for so long. You know what I'm saying? America never experienced nothing like that. And that's why I say go to them and go down to Egypt for help. You're about to really see the true colors of this damn devil.
Right. The second Ezra chapter 16. The second Ezra chapter 16 verse 70.
Jake about to fight a whole company of Esau.
It says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and they shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai." Because the main people on the earth is the elect. Those are the most important people on the earth, starting with the men, the women, and the children. The elect men. You know, Esau about to become a madman, like Antiochus Epiphanes, Caesar Augustus, and man, every Edomite. They about to show true freaking colors. Let alone having an ICBM missile, having a DEW, the type of weapons that they gonna have. Man, they gonna have a field day. That's
this
why
shit is old.
Yeah,
look at this shit. This shit is old right here, bro. This shit is done.
Yeah.
The fucking flag could be at half staff. That bitch should be at the bottom of the fucking
Yeah,
flag.
yeah,
This place is done.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, it's just done. Wrap it up. You know?
And a good example of that is when Esau declares martial law on the streets. You know, those troops are not gonna are not gonna spare them. You know.
Yeah. Well, other guy.
All right, so with that, you know, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory.
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, HaKadosh.
I'll give double honors to our apostles at Great Millstone, who taught us this truth and teach the correct doctrine. All right, we want to just tell brothers, man, just stay diligent, keep your eyes open, your spiritual eyes open, man. Keep watching the prophecies, keep praying up, you know, going in the spirit, because we're almost out of here, man.
Yeah.
You know, we're literally almost out of here.
Right.
Well, what happened last week was a major step forward, man. A major step forward.
Right. A huge leap. So it's not time to be idle.
And let one of them so-called cells get activated, man. that'll give them a reason to start bringing martial law here, man. All right, but with that, till next time.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba.
Shalom.